Hello again, everybody. It's me, Marcus, and I review stuff. Today I'm reviewing the song Dance Little Liar by Arctic Monkeys. I've heard of the Arctic Monkeys before. I've never actually listened to, any of their music. So, going in pretty blind here, not really sure what to expect. But looking forward to it. I've heard really good things about this band. I know a lot of people who really enjoy their music. So, kind of high hopes for this one, even though, like I said, I've never really heard anything from them. So, with that being said, I think this was a request. I write down songs, and I don't actually write where the request or the idea comes from. So I think somebody asked for this one, or at least mentioned that it was a good song. So anyway, I'm listening to it. And if you want to make a request, just leave a comment down below, and I'll be sure to get to it at some point. So anyway, this is Dance Little Liar by Arctic Monkeys. Let's go.
Takes a lot less time.
That was cool, man. That was cool. I like that. So, wow, it really surprised me there towards the end of the song. They were kind of keeping that very mellow, sort of grimy tone throughout, and then towards the end they kind of hit you with that bridge there, with that instrumental break was fantastic. Man, that sounded great. I hear a lot of Queens of the Stone Age here, and I was just reading, as a matter of fact, as I was listening, that this was the song that convinced Josh Homme of Queens of the Stone Age to kind of take these guys in, I guess, under his wing. And I can see it. I definitely see the influence here. So, but man, really enjoyed this one overall. Let's talk about it. I actually really want to get into the lyrics because I thought there were some really clever lines in there that I liked. So verse 1, I heard the truth was built to bend, a mechanism to suspend. The guilt is what you will require, and still you've got to dance, little liar. So the first part, when you bend the truth, basically lying, a mechanism to suspend. The guilt is what you will require, and still you have to dance, little liar. Just like those fibs to pop and fizz. So I think when you're saying you have to dance, little liar, it's saying like the liar, like, to avoid getting caught in their own lie, their own trap, has to kind of dance around the truth, right? And kind of squirm and try to get out of the situation. I think that's kind of what he's saying here. Just like those fibs to pop and fizz, and you'll be forced to take that awful quiz, and you're bound to trip. You're bound to get caught up in your lie. And she'll detect the fiction on your lips and dig a contradiction up. So I guess the memo here is you can only get away with a lie for so long. So in the chorus, and the clean coming will hurt. So coming clean with the truth is going to hurt because you've lied for so long, right? And you can never get it spotless. I always say, as a teacher, I always try to teach my students how to be better people. And one thing I kind of tell them is it's hard. It's easy to lose someone's trust, and it's hard to gain it back. And so, we talk a lot about trust. And, lying, even if it was just like the one time, can really break someone's trust in you. And no matter how hard you work to rebuild your reputation, there's always going to be that nugget in the back of their head where they're like, remember that person lied to me? I don't know if I trust them still. So I think that's kind of what it's saying here. You can never get your reputation back to being spotless once you've become known as the liar. Especially when there's dirt beneath the dirt. And I really like that line. I thought it was neat because, they say digging up dirt on someone is like finding out the juicy details that not everybody knows, finding out the stuff that they would rather keep private. And so, like, this person's saying they're saying this person has so much dirt, there's so many things, skeletons in the closet, what have you, that even when you uncover some of them, there's even more beneath it, right? So, So it's like this person has lied and hurt so many times that it's going to be almost impossible to get their reputation back to being spotless. So the liar takes a lot less time. So I wonder what it's saying here. I guess I think what it's saying is that, like, instead of trying to be spotless, it's easier just to lie for this person. Instead of putting in all that hard work to gain someone's reputation back or to gain someone's trust back, just keep lying, right? And that's what it kind of says. The liar takes a lot less time. I'm sure it's clear and plain to read. It's not an alibi you need just yet. Oh no, it's something for those beads of sweat. Yes, that will get you back to normal. I'm sure it's plain. I'm sure it's clear and plain to read. It's not an alibi you need just yet. So I guess the liar himself is like sweating, but the person he's lying to, I guess the woman or the girl, is like seeing through his bullshit, right? Because I'm sure it's clear and plain to read. But in the liar's like bag of tricks, they haven't quite played their alibi card yet, So it's not an alibi you need just yet. Oh no, it's something for those beads of sweat. So you don't need an alibi yet. You need something that to get rid of your sweat, because your sweat is giving it away, right? Yes, that will get you back to normal. And after you have dabbed the patch, you'll breathe and then proceed to scratch the varnish off that newly added calmness, so as not to raise any alarms too soon. So it's really talking about like the art of lying. Like this person starting to sweat, so they kind of dab off their forehead there, and then they breathe and proceed to kind of if they don't want to look too calm, so they kind of take some of the sheen off that calmness. I think it's interesting. It's interesting that they're kind of dissecting the art of lying here in this song, and I really, really appreciate that about it. Like I said, one thing I really appreciated about the song was the lyrical content, because I think it was just really well written. There were a few lines that really stuck out to me. And the clean coming will hurt, and you can never get it spotless when there's dirt beneath the dirt. The liar takes a lot less time to decide on the saunter. Have you got itchy bones? And in all your time alone, can you hack your mind being riddled with the wrong memories? That's a powerful line, I feel like. So the liar takes a lot less time to decide on the saunter. So like the liar doesn't have to. Someone who has lied so often doesn't really have to think about it. The lie almost comes naturally. That's kind of what I think they're saying in that first line. Have you got itchy bones and in all your time alone? So like, you know, sometimes when you lie, you kind of get that twitch, that itchiness there. Can you hack your mind being riddled? So like, can you, once you find out the truth, there's two ways to read this, I feel like. Once you find out the truth, can you live with the fact that maybe some of your memories were wrong, that you were being lied to the entire time? And then at the same time, I think if you look at this from the perspective of the liar themselves, like, can you live with the idea that maybe you've lied so many times that you start to believe the lie, so you also have the wrong memories? You know, I think it's a very interesting line, and again, it's very interesting that they are writing about sort of the art of lying here, and I just think it's so neat, really, so neat. And then it ends with the chorus, and the clean coming will hurt, and you can never get it spotless when there's dirt between the dirt. Really love this song lyrically. I got to give it 2 thumbs up. Just again, so neat to just kind of hear an artist break down, again, the art of lying in this sort of medium, and I just really enjoyed that. There were a lot of lines that stuck out to me and made me think, like, oh, wow, you know, that's, as someone who's, you know, we've all told a lie before, we've all been lied to before, most likely, so kind of knowing that, I think this is a very relatable song as well. You know, I think we've all been there. And so, yeah, super 2 thumbs up to this song lyrically. I really enjoyed it. I also enjoyed the instrumentation, maybe not as much as the lyrical content. It was very like grimy and just sludgy. I don't really know how to describe this one instrumentally. It's not really what I was expecting. You know, I look at like the cover art, I'm expecting like indie pop or indie rock, just because, you know, I hate to say it, but like using old timey looking photos on your album cover, it gives a very very clear message, usually very specific type of message on what type of band and music you make, but for me, I was like not expecting this, so it was kind of refreshing on that aspect. Like I said, huge shades of Queens of the Stone Age. I like the guy's voice throughout. Like I said, what really captured me instrumentally was that instrument breakdown there towards the end, where they really kind of cut loose instrumentally. Overall, I think it was solid. I had really no complaints. I think the music was very proficient. I think I would have rated this lower if it continued with that grimy, like slower pace throughout the song. But the fact that they threw that instrumental part in there at the end really kind of got me in. It really helped them finish off strong. So for me, I'll still give it 2 thumbs up as far as the instrumentation goes. Like I said, there's enough there for me to come back to the song, even just for the instrumentation. I would say it's like a weaker 2 thumbs up, maybe like a thumb and 3/4. That might be a channel first, but you know, it was enjoyable. As far as replay value goes, I can definitely see myself listening to this one again. In fact, I want to listen to it again and really dig into the lyrics again. I just really enjoyed those lyrics. I want to listen to those again. Really love the writing there. I'm very much a lyrics guy. I'm not one of those people, I've said it before, I can't just listen to a song and not try to listen to and think about the lyrics, you know. So the lyrics are going to bring me back to this one for sure. And so, yeah, I'll give it 2 thumbs up for replay value. In fact, this might be the launching point for Arctic Monkeys. Like I said, I've never really listened to them. This might be the first one that kind of gets me going on this Arctic Monkeys train here. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, it was a great song. I enjoyed it. Thank you so much for the request. As always, again, if you want to request something, please just leave it in the comments. I'll get to it eventually. If you like the music, go support the artist. Go listen to their music wherever you can. One place you can check them out is going to be in my Spotify playlist. It's going to be in the description below. It's got every song I've listened to so far on my channel. So very weird combination of music, but I love it. And then if you want to support me, just all the normal stuff you do on YouTube. You know, like and subscribe and comment and whatever else. That's it for me. Hope you guys are staying safe. I hope to see y'all in the next video.